Hey Flowist, Mike here, and I want to welcome you to this tutorial on the scorpion sweep. I'm going to perform a couple of scorpion sweeps for you, and then I'll break it down. Okay, let's get started. Set 8. Right leg, scorpion sweep. Left leg, scorpion sweep. Okay, so that's our scorpion sweep. We're going to break it down in 3 different parts. The first thing that we need to learn how to do in a scorpion sweep is to set our pivot leg and set our sweep leg. Let's say I'm starting off in a deep 8 position. The first thing I'm going to do is push on the gas. I'm going to plant my hands in the direction of my knee and toes. So let's say it's my left leg that's going to be my pivot leg. Whenever I push on the gas, I want to find the alignment of my knee and then place my hands in that same alignment or direction. So if it's a right leg scorpion sweep, it's going to be my left leg that's my pivot leg. Once I've identified the pivot leg and I've set my hands, all I have to do is bend my elbows straight back and bring my forehead close to the ground. At this point, I want my knee close to the ground, my forehead close to the ground, but they should not be touching. Once I have my pivot leg set, all I have to do is set my sweep leg. So watch my right leg. I'm going to bring my right foot out to the side and keep my knee soft. I want to make sure that my big toe, or the inside of my big toe, is in contact with the ground. All right, so let's say I want to perform a right leg scorpion sweep. Push on the gas, I plant the hands, I bring my forehead close to the ground, and I set my sweep leg. I can then do that same thing to the opposite side. My right leg is now my pivot leg, my left leg is my sweep leg. Notice again, knee is soft. From here I press back up. After practicing those a couple of times, we can then go into the second part, which we call the drive and sweep. Whenever I drive into the ground, I'm going to think about throwing the ground away as I sweep my leg. So check this out. I'm going to start off by getting into a high squat position. Once here, I'm going to push on the gas and plant my hands on the floor. But instead of using a flat hand, I'm going to use something that we call a modified hand. So watch this. I push on the gas, I plant the hands. Notice my palm is off the ground, and I'm using the kickstand, which is my thumb. If you don't feel super comfortable here, you can use a flat hand. This just gives me a little bit more length in the arm. All right, so I plant the hands. I then will throw into the ground this way. So I drive into the ground, and I take my sweeping leg behind my body. Notice I kept the inside of my big toe in contact with the floor. I'm in my high squat, push on the gas, I plant the hands, I throw the ground away, and I sweep the leg behind me. After I performed a couple of repetitions of that high squat scorpion sweep, I'll then attempt my actual scorpion sweep. Let's say I start off in my 8, and I want to perform a right leg scorpion sweep. I push on the gas, I plant the hands, I bend the elbows back, I bring my forehead towards the ground, bring the sweeping leg out, I throw the ground away as I sweep my leg. As before, I keep the inside of my big toe on the ground, I keep my knees soft, I'm driving into the ground and trying to make that 180-degree turn. One more time, set 8. Left leg scorpion sweep, push on the gas, plant the hands, elbows bend back, forehead close to the ground, set the sweeping leg, drive and sweep at the same time. Okay team, that is your scorpion sweep. Have fun with this one, and I'll see you real soon.